Okay, so I want my channel to be pretty versatile. And I want it to be like, I want to be professional, but I don't want to be too Hollywood production. You know what I mean? I want it to be me. Um, but I say all that to say now, what I want to start doing is I want to start giving you guys tips, financial advice, investment tips and strategies or whatever. I play with that stock market heavy. Now I've been investing since about 2007. Uh, a lot of you may remember the Fannie Mae Freddie Mac fiasco. That's when I first really got into the stock market. My older brother, he was educated in that field and he taught me pretty much everything he knew uh, around that time. So what I want to start doing is basically just, throwing information out there and just getting you guys thinking, you know, on a different level when it comes to your finances and budgeting and just, being financially independent, living within your means, things of that nature. Okay, so now first thing what I want to tell you is invest at your own risk. Investing is very risky. Um, you may know this if you already are familiar with the stock market. And if you're not, if you're a beginner, go slow. There are apps in the Apple Store or in the Google Play that'll bring you along slowly. And if you have any questions, you can leave it in the comment section and I'll be sure to try to answer all your questions. I'll try to get with you. So the main thing you want to know about investing, I'll just go over the basics in this first video. Buy low, sell high. So if you see a stock in the red, if you see a stock down, you want to, first of all, you want to inquire why it's down. Now, the research tool, my favorite research tool, there are a bunch of them out there, analytic tools, graphs, and stuff like that. My favorite that I like to use is Yahoo Finance. I love Yahoo Finance interface. It's easy to use. Um, it's very detailed. I love it. Like I said, I'll be making more videos and I'll go more in depth with certain things. But Yahoo Finance is my favorite research tool to use. So you might want to get familiar with that and start using that. Now, as I said, buy low, sell high. You don't want to invest anything that you need, meaning, invest what you can stand to lose. Um, that being said, that's just the basics, just some quick information to throw at you. Now, I do intense research. I read a lot of articles. When you're investing in a stock, like I said, you want to inquire why it's down. If it's not in litigation and it's not in bankruptcy, most likely it's going to go back up. So that's why I say buy low, sell high, because the stock market fluctuates up and down, up and down. So if something's down, it's bound to go up. If it's up, it's bound to go down. That's why I say buy when it's down. Um, but like I said, always inquire why it's down. Make sure they're not in bankruptcy. Make sure they're not in any type of litigation like insider trading, things of that nature. You want to be wary of that. Definitely don't want to invest in something like that because it probably ain't gonna go back up. You never know. But yeah, for the most part, this thing bounce up and down daily. So I do a lot of reading, a lot of intense research. So what I want to do is just start having these type of conversations with you guys and just sharing information with you daily and get you in the habit of, thinking money smart. Now, again, budgeting isn't, you're not gonna get rich if you don't budget your money. Living within your means, you know what I mean? Cut out frivolous spending, things of that nature. And this could definitely work for you. The road to financial freedom is through the stock market. I promise you that. So now, today, well, it's 1:41 a.m. approximately. You see, I'm up reading, doing research for Friday morning. It's Friday, September 11th, 1:41 a.m. Now, um, so the futures, the stock futures. So now the futures are basically the projections of what's going to happen for the day. As you know, now I'm on Eastern Standard Time. I'm on the East Coast. So, 9:30 is when the opening bell rings. That's when the stock market opens. But the futures come out around 12 a.m. And that basically is a projection of, what's going to happen, for the day on the market. Now, it's a projection, they go up and down. Sometimes they're accurate. Some things change constantly. That's why it's important to read the articles, you know, just keep an eye out, watch the news, know current events, what's going on in the world. They say you should invest in things you know. That is a good strategy. For instance, if you're a gamer, like I'm a gamer, I'm a hardcore gamer. Um, so, it would be wise for me, like, for instance, Microsoft. I know, okay, the new Xbox comes out, I think around Christmas time or whatever. So you would invest in Microsoft. You know what I mean? Things of that nature. Like, that's why they say invest in things you know, so you can kind of get a feel of when to grab a stock, when to sell it, when the stock is going to be hot, so forth and so on, and just paying attention to what's going on in the world. Um, that is a good strategy to invest in what you know, but I would say that also go out of your comfort zone, learn new things, read, you know what I mean? Discover. Um, you're gonna, trial and error. Trial and error is key. You're gonna lose money. The thing about the stock market, you're gonna lose money. Warren Buffett, all the greats, they lose money, but the key is to win more than you lose, and you'll be set. Um, Now you can, there's so many different investment strategies. I'm not familiar with bonds, corporate bonds and all that stuff. I day trade a lot. I'm not familiar with cryptocurrency and all that stuff, Bitcoin. I wanna read up and get into that, but right now I just basically day trade on the Nasdaq. Um, Now there are different strategies you can do. You can invest long term. You can day trade like what I do. Uh, what else? There's day trading, long term investing. Dividend invest. You can look for stocks that pay out a dividend, so you can receive a cash payout for holding that stock. A dividend basically not every company, certain companies pay out a cash dividend either uh, quarterly or annually. Quarterly every 3 months, or annually, once a year. Um, Now, the thing about dividend stocks is you get a certain percentage on your shares, depending on what they choose to pay out, and you'll receive that, like I said, whenever they pay out their dividend, quarterly or annually. That's good because no matter if the stock is up or down, you're making money. So a lot of people, a lot of smart investors, they'll go the dividend route. That's one of the safest ways to invest, actually, is to invest in stocks that pay out dividends. Day trading is very risky. I lose a lot of money, but I make a lot of money too. The risk reward factor is super high. Um, and then you have the long term investing, which is probably just the most foolproof way to invest. But I mean, you have to wait over time to see your returns. So, you know, um, so yeah, that's now. I don't want to overwhelm you with too much information. So, but I will say now, yesterday, the market, I was looking. Um, Now, I was watching And let's see, Portland General Electric Company, they were down almost 10%. EOG Resources were down about 9%. Now, like I said, buy low, sell high. So my investment strategy, I'm always going to tell you what's down. I'm never going to tell you what's popping and what's up, because I feel like you missed the window because you should have bought it while it was down. I'll never tell you to buy something while it's up, while it's booming. I'm always going to tell you to buy down. That's just my strategy. It works for me. But, take the information that you can use, leave what you can't, and develop your own technique, your own strategy. Another stock that was down that I was watching, where is it? Inovio Pharmaceuticals was down about 5.5%. Progny Incorporated was down almost 7%. But my pick of the day is going to be Big Commerce Holdings. They were down 9%. Now, Big Commerce has been hot lately. The analysts say that it's down because it's been on fire and it's kind of like outperforming what it's supposed to be doing. So that's why it dropped, which is a good thing for a day trader like me, because when I see a hot stock drop, or I jump on it, because more than likely it's going to bounce up within a day or two. You know what I mean? That strategy works for me about I say that strategy works for me about 85% of the time. 80%. We'll keep it at 80%. I don't want to overhype my success rate. So we'll say about 78% of the time, 80% of the time, that strategy works for me. Now, I've already made this video kind of long, so what I'll do is I'll make some more videos and I'll go in depth on, certain companies and, just what I've noticed since I've been watching them, just their business outlook, their guidance, things of that nature. You know what I mean? I'll just run down the information, share articles with you guys and stuff like that. So I hope that this video has been informative. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification button so you can receive these, because this is important. The market fluctuates and changes daily, so you want to stay up on that. And please, any critiques that you have for me, anything that you can say or tell me that'll help this video help you or be more informative, let me know. Just any information that you could share with me to make my production better, just let me know. So all right, guys, thank you.